Today I'm going to give you an introduction for checking out books through the Media Center. In order to do that, on your Chromebook, you're going to pull up a new tab, and then in the address bar, you are going to type in Talawanda Middle School Remote Learning. Click Enter. And you are going to choose the fourth one down, which says Talawanda Middle School Remote Learning Google Sites, and click on it. And then you will find Talawanda Middle School Remote Learning. You are going to scroll down till you see the quick links. You are going to choose TMS Media Center. And this is the website for Talawanda Middle School, their Media Center. And you will see two boxes here. This first one is a video that tells you how to check out books and find books through the Overdrive app. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. And I'm going to click play.
Welcome! Did you know that as a student at Talawanda Middle School or Talawanda High School, you have access to a fantastic virtual library? We currently have nearly 1,500 ebooks and 300 audiobooks ready for you at any given time through the Overdrive webpage or the Sora app. To find our collection, click on the link below this video or look for the Overdrive widget on your Aubrey page. So from the Talawanda homepage, your Aubrey page, look here in the shortcuts up in the upper right-hand corner. Scroll down until you find the one that says Overdrive. When you click on that, you will be taken to the Sora webpage. I've already accessed the page before, so it asks me if my school is Talawanda School District. You will need to search for Talawanda School District. Once you find Talawanda, you are taken to a sign-in screen. Your student login is the same as your Google login without the @talawanda.org. So for most of you, your username will be your first name dot last name. Your password is exactly the same as your Google password. So again, for most of you, that will be your lunch ID, TSD. If you have any trouble logging in and your username or password does not work, please send me an email, greenm@talawanda.org. Once you sign in, you are taken to the home page. Now, Sora has set it up so that it gives us various collections in which we can browse. The first one being most popular. So these are some of the most popular books that were checked out over the last couple of years. They also give you popular subjects, and then it takes it into different genres that are popular for our ebooks. Humor, science fiction, fantasy, realistic, adventure, mystery, suspense, and so on. You can search any of these subject areas or these collections and browse for different books. If you want to know what a book is about, you just click on it and then it will give you a summary of the book. So this is the first book in the Maze Runner series, and then it tells you what the book is about. It also gives you the AR level, which might be necessary for some of you. The AR level for this book is 5.3. It gives you an interest level, and it even lets you read a sample of the book right here on the right. Now, if I wanted to borrow this book, all I would need to do is click on the borrow button, and it automatically takes me to the book. So for right now, I am reading the book right here in my browser. So if I click on my arrow keys, it's turning the pages for me, and I can get right to reading. There are some features I'm not going to get into, which are down here, in which you can make notes when reading. You can look up words you don't know and get a definition of them, and many different things. So once you are done reading the book, Or if you just want to go back and look, you can close out of the book and it will take you back. But now you have the Maze Runner down here to access easily at any given time. You will also see that it is now on what's called my bookshelf. So if I click on my bookshelf, it gives me the Maze Runner right here. And if it gives me options, if I select the options, I can either return the book when I'm finished. I can actually send it to a device so that it's downloaded. I can look at any notes and highlights that I might have added. I can add it to a list and many different things. You'll just have to play around with those options. If I go back to my loans, there it is on my bookshelf. You are able to check out 2 books or 2 audiobooks, 1 book, 1 audiobook, 2 items at any given time. To go back to the home page or the Explorer, I click on Explorer down here at the bottom, and then I can look at other books I might be interested in. Now, if there's a particular author or a particular title you want to look for, you don't have to spend your time browsing. Up in the upper left-hand corner, you can search for a book. So let's search for a book right now. I'm going to look for the author Kwame Alexander. So it's taken me to Kwame Alexander's list of books. Up here at the top, I can see that we have 6 ebooks and 1 audiobook. Now, if you look here on the cover of this one, it shows a pair of headphones. Obviously, that is the audiobook. So anytime that you see headphones on the book cover, it means it is an audiobook. If there's nothing like all of these, they are all ebooks. Okay, so I could borrow these. I could read a sample. For the audiobooks, you can actually listen to a sample. If you want to, you can add it to lists. You can do any of that. If a book is checked out, instead of the word borrow, it would say place hold. And you are welcome to place holds on as many books as you would like. You will get an email notification when the book is ready for you. I'm going to go back to the Explore button and look at a couple of more. I do want to make note that some books, like the Stephen King It book, is not available. They are not available to middle school students. So Stephen King, along with some of the other books that are for grades 9 through 12, are only available to our high school students. Okay, I do want to take you here, and up in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see these 3 lines right here. If you select that, it shows me that I am in Talawanda School District. I am also a member of the Ohio Digital Library. So if you have a Lane Library, or if you would like to get a Lane Library card, you can access thousands and thousands of more books through the Ohio Digital Library. Okay, it gives me some general settings. It gives me our hold settings and some download settings here as well. So I just wanted you to be aware of this. If you click on the general settings, you can do a couple of things. It's automatically set to English. There's a dyslexic font if you need that, or high contrast. But if you want to change the size of the font, you actually do that within the book. So if I go back and I'm looking at the Maze Runner, and I would like to take some note here that I want to change my reading settings, I do that right here once I'm within the book. And then I could make the font as small or as large as I would like, and I could change the lighting as well. Okay, so that is when you are within the book. So I'm going to click done there, and I'm going to close out. There are some other features. If you click down on me, it will let you know how much time you have spent reading, your total books opened within the school year, your current streak of how many days you are reading. Hopefully, well into the semester, all of you have some great streaks going. That's all I have for you. If you have any questions, if you want more specific details, you can send me an email. I am also always happy to look into buying different titles of ebooks or audiobooks for you. I love book suggestions. So look here on my Google Sites page. You will see my contact information. You can send me an email, green, GREENEM, @talawanda.org. Let me know if you have suggestions or if you have questions. Anything I can help you with, I am more than happy to do so. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that tab, and I'm going to go back to the tab for the Media Center. If I scroll down and I actually wish to have a physical book in my possession, you can go to the TMS catalog to search for a book. So if I click there, I can do an iSearch. What are you looking for? You can search for anything. So let's go to cat, because this is the one we use in the middle school. You can type in search words. Let's say I like dogs. I'm going to type in dogs here. And library. We're going to put in Talawanda Middle School. Item group, we're just going to put book. And going to click enter. No items found because of options. Okay, so we'll go back. Let's type in an author's name. Let's type in Suzanne Collins. I'm going to click enter. I didn't like that either. Okay, let's go back. Author Suzanne Collins. Search. And it's going to give me all of the books that the Media Center has for Suzanne Collins. So notice there are Mockingjay over here. This is a paper copy. This is an audiobook, so that would be on Overdrive. Catching Fire, paperbook. This one is on Overdrive. Okay, so you can search here for the books that you want to find. You can search by author's name or the book title. Then I'm going to go back to her site. Use the Google form on the left to request book titles and sign up for curbside pickup, which will be available on Wednesdays. If a Wednesday pickup does not work for you, please contact me. So if I go here and I pull up the Google form, it says TMS book pickup begins September 2nd. Okay? You will be allowed to check out 2 books per week. If you have not returned your materials from last school year, please bring them with you at your first pickup. The pickup spot will be at the curb in the front of the main doors of the Media Center. So you're going to type in the name of the book you would like. You're going to type in the author's name. And then she has the same thing again. So this would be for your second book. The title of the book you would like. The author's name of that second book. And then she asks you to please select a time for pickup. Okay. She has hours anywhere from 11 to 5:30. So you'd need to pick at least one of those. Once you've done that, you're going to click the submit button. Okay, so you have 2 ways that you can check out a book. You can check it out via the Overdrive, or you can actually check out a physical copy of a book by searching the name of the book that you would like and then filling in the Google form.